All right, so I'm going to let you in on something deep. Something deep, which is one key factor that makes a person who's able to have perpetual growth in their organization, perpetual growth in the parts of their life, right? A difference between them and a person who cannot, and that is an ability to change the way to change their reasoning, right? And therefore their behavior. I'm going to elaborate on this a bit more, right? So the reason why a person would save money is there is a reasoning behind it. The logic being, for example, there was one time when I didn't have money and I'd like to have money all the time and therefore I should save, right? When it is now time to spend money such that a larger amount of money can come in, should you not change your operating basis? Should you not change your basic logic? Should you not change the reasoning? What will happen is you'll miss that opportunity and you'll find that you still don't have money despite saving, because what will happen is something will sneak up on you, as it tends to do, right, of a greater size than you were expecting. Someone in your family will die and you'll need to pay for the funeral because you didn't have funeral cover, or you'll now need to take care of their kids and their kids go to like a good school and you're going to try to keep the standard. Whatever it is, it's sneaking up on you and it's getting ready for you right now. The nature of life is escalation. Escalation of power and ability, but also escalation of problems. Your power when you're 40 is going to be different than your power when you're 20, but your problems when you are 40 are going to be bigger than your problems when you were 20. Do you see? And the idea is, do not then have the base logic of a 20-year-old when you're 40, and do not have the base logic of a 40-year-old when you're 20. Change your base logic as time goes on. As you emerge out of problems, you need to change your base logic each time. Adjust it each time, and that is the evolution, that is the refinement. It is the nature of actual life itself. It is how we can evolve, like literal physically as beings, right? It's a slight adjustment, but it's always an adjustment after an escape from a danger. My skin is black. This is an adjustment. Do you see? Essentially everything about me, pretty much, is an adjustment. We used to be a single-celled being, and now I'm a multi-celled, whatever it is, entity. And the nature of life doesn't change between activities, between things. The nature of life remains the same. It means that you need to evolve as well. I'm not saying it in a general sense. I'm saying every time something dangerous happens in your business, right, your base way of thinking should change. If I have a building burned down, right, and we manage to build it back up and get back into operation, what I need to do is start putting money into insurance, or start purchasing more buildings, but because my logic is I'm going to make it impossible for a building burning down to harm my business. I can do that by having 20 buildings. I can do that by having insurance, which honestly speaking, I think is a stupider way of doing it. But there's different stages that you can be at. And change your mind. It's difficult to change your mind in such a fundamental way, but it's necessary to again and again and again, almost as like monthly, weekly, daily, even for some people, to change your mind. The more you can do it, right, to just adjust, to evolve yourself slightly each time something bad happens, to evolve yourself slightly each time, the more invincible you become.